Hi guys, it's Black Spring here. I am actually working on something right now. So I just decided to just drop in for a bit. I'm, yeah, trying to get some things together here. As you can see, I have some not so good looking basil and some good looking cilantro. I have some of my friends that say cilantro, cilantro with a TH. And I hope you guys are having a great Saturday, great weekend. But, I say with everything that's going on, with all the look left, everybody look right. With all of that, I figured, hey, it's best that you control what you can control. So I am trying to control my friends here. And I don't know, some of them are doing better than others. Because the amount of rain and some of those things makes the dynamic a little different. But got some new sprouts in some areas, so I'm just gonna keep working, so once again, oops, hope you guys are having a great Saturday. So yeah, just making stuff up as I go along here. But yeah, I think, I mean, for one, I kind of grew up eating some fresher vegetables or whatnot. But I will tell you, those very things are getting very, very expensive, and they're getting very expensive, and you can't control the price. Of course, we can't. Hi, Marty Lauderdale. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you for coming in the other day. I was having a bit of a rant. Um, yeah, I was ranting that particular day on. Okay, neighbor. Shh, 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 shh. Okay, you see, we got company. Okay, let's just hope he's reactive when he needs to be. Okay, but yeah, so I was talking the other day about, dare I say, etiquette, for the lack of a better word, for a president, and I just don't think he it's worse than that. Shout out to Marcy T if you're anywhere near here, because I do think that these people speak in codes, and a lot of times we don't know what the code is, but we know something's a little bit off. What do they call it? A dog whistle? No pun intended. A dog whistle. So, it's dog whistle for elites. Not for base, not for any of that. So just let me give you a little splash here again. RCT. So I'm just trying to, even if I crash and burn, if I go down in flames or if I go down in rain, if everything goes down in rain, it's still, I gave it a whirl. So yeah, so just making up some stuff as I go along. Um, yeah, I almost went to the little place where they have little chickies, little biddies, a box of biddies. Well, Marcy T, I'm making it up as I go along, okay? Making it up as I go along. Let's see. You should. Yeah, I mean, they were so precious in that little cardboard box. Um, but yeah, I'm just thinking I'll do, like, my spinach is not doing the best right now. And they got beat up last weekend, and they had more rain. It's just, I don't know, the weather is so, like I said, bipolar express. It's hard, but here again, may have to give my friends some water, control what I can control, right? All right, so I'm gonna go away from here for just a second, if you guys don't mind. All righty. Let's see. I know. It's like, but we need some real protein and real sources for meat. I mean, I guess I need to gotta build the coop, but then you raise up the poor little biddies and they become adults, and then you have to do the unimaginable. You have to shut them down. That's rough. I think it's rough. But I really think that, we don't have a lot of time. I guess this is what my other thing is, like, in the meantime, stock up on some food. Because you're only going to be able to grow, if you can grow something, you're only going to be able to grow so much. You're only going to be able to grow so much. And, Marcy T. So you're only going to be able to grow so much. Out back, Marcy says it looks nice there. You also want to try to spend more time outside, and yeah, that's going to be kind of a goal of mine, is to spend more time outside and trying to get things to grow. I don't know. Does anybody have any tips on growing greens, like different kinds of greens? Dare I say, Swiss chard or kale. Let me go up and go here. It says, Marty Lauderdale says, yep, good point. I agree, probably speaking in codes. Yeah, I would need some help with that. Like, even if I could build a chicken coop, I won't be able to do everything, by myself, and won't be able to. But then they're growing the chickens so fast. I'll tell you, like, I found a source for, I should have gone up and gotten some freezer beef today. I found a place for that. Because most of us, I'm going to tell you guys, most of us, if you have any type of health problems, or if you don't have any health problems, great. But to me, eating the food that we eat, I figure you're going to have some problems with the way this is going. And if you have any issues, you need nutrients. You need natural nutrients. You don't need artificial whatever. You don't need fake plastic meat or fake protein. You don't need fake protein sources, is what I'm on about. Even vegetables, even the frozen vegetables are not bad, but I'm just used to, eating, fresh vegetables. And this is the time of the year where I'm used to, even like as a kid, even shelling peas. I guess I need to find somebody that has those. What does it used to be? Purple whole peas. That's what we used to get. Like a barrel. We get a whole bale of purple whole peas. But that generation of people that even had crops like that, I just think they're gone. I think they're gone. Dare I say, they did their time. I don't want to say they paid their dues. We're not talking corporate America right now. They paid their dues and now they're gone. So it's up to us now, It's up to us to get our own act together. Let's see. Marty says we're going to definitely have to raise and grow our own food, but hold on a second here. Hold on, Marty. Let's see, what did I do? Okay, so it says I grow our own food source. but I couldn't do the preparing from the hen house kitchen part. Yeah, see, that. Yeah, I have at least on the West Coast. I had a friend, his family, raised chickens and everything. But now it's going to be like who I can find or who can go travel. It's probably worth it. Like if you can get some freezer beef. Like this one particular place. Hang on a second here. This one particular place, they had like a family pack. The pack ranged everything from $100 to like $300, and I think you would get like a roast. Or if you eat beef, everybody doesn't eat beef. I'm not a big fan of beef, but like maybe once every couple of months, couple of months, I might have some. But well, I guess I can't show you what I'm trying to. If I'm doing this wrong, you guys let me know. If I'm doing this wrong, let me know. So I kind of cut this off here. But like even just buying a little handful of cilantro in the store is like, it's a lot. It's more than it should be. A little bundle of asparagus is like $1.98. Yeah, everything is up, and just get a little bit, a handful. Like if you get a pound or 2 or 3 pounds of something, oh boy, you've done it. Let's see. So I'm just trying to dry this up a little bit because I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag. But yeah, so I'm learning some things. Like I got to learn how to do the cross-pollination and whatnot. Learning how to do that. Because I'm telling you, you feel so much better when you can eat something that is, a lot of people say clean eating. Well, I don't know if it's about clean. If you can, dare I say, resourceful eating. Profitable eating. You know where it came from. You know what's going in it. Because I'm just looking at even those storable food kits are, they've gone up quite a bit. Now, could they help it? Probably not, because of shipping. Shipping is up. So, yeah, all of that kind of a business. So what I'm just going to do is just put this in the Ziploc bag. That's what I'm going to do. Put it in the Ziploc bag. So I'll have it. So, if you guys have any recipes, so this stuff won't go bad. Don't want it to go bad. So let's see who's in the house now. I was reading your comments. Marty Lauderdale. This is I'm trying to prep. It's very hard for me with my severe health issues. I can barely go to the grocery store, but hey, I dare not complain. I know it could be so much worse. Rather I say I'm blessed. He says, I'm getting to my seat, an iPad. She says, my ex-in-laws have chickens and usually garden. I get eggs from them. Well, that is a blessing. It is. Because I don't even know. That's what I meant to get today was some eggs. But like I said, if you guys are looking, there's a lot of places a lot of things are available on Facebook. People that have resources. That's what I'm finding. People on Facebook have some resources. But yeah, I think we all are going to have to learn some things. Yeah. Even the water filtration and all that stuff, I've got to learn that. Gotta learn that too. Gotta learn it. So yeah. Let's see. Marty says, I'm glad So glad you did okay through the tornadoes yesterday. I watched L's stream last night, but couldn't chat. So I know you said you were okay after the live stream. Oh, I appreciate that, Marty Lauderdale. Well, it's just getting to be, and that's when I'm like, gotta clear out some of these trees and stuff. Because I have like an old pine tree that needs to go, and there's an old pine tree that needs to go, and then this oak tree that I have. It's kind of a monster. The roots have practically taken over. So I'm gonna try. I don't even know. I think it's supposed to rain more today. Thought it rained a little bit this morning, but I think a good indication, I guess, is that my little squash plant seems to be taking off. So I think they like water. Tomatoes and the actual. Yeah, I get worried about that kind of thing. But I grew up around hashtag not guilty. Luciano, how are you? How are you, Luciano? Yeah, we're just chopping it up, literally chopping it up a little bit. I guess I'm gonna give my friends some water outside. I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but I have to do a little something tomorrow. But we'll see. I need to put together some more items, because it would be nice to have your own veggies, at least some veggies of your own. And then of course the meat sources, gotta look for that, like, yeah, chickens, eggs, fish. That would be the goal. See who else is here. Appreciate you guys so much for coming in. I wanted to play some things. I kind of wanted to do a stream. Let's see. Well, also I was learning that you can grow things in, you can actually grow things in pots and buckets and things like that. But I do think that the raised beds allow you to have more control, have some control. Because the way it rains, it just, and the amount of the inconsistency in the weather, got to figure out how to use it to your advantage, I think, is the ultimate. Ciano says, make sure you occasionally open up the bags of frozen fruits, especially frozen blueberries. For some reason, my bag blew up like balloons, close to bursting. Wow. Yeah, I don't have any. I almost picked up some frozen fruit the other day. Shout out to Felicia from the Lockhart perspective, Dr. Lockhart. Also, Dr. Lockhart she's the same Dr. Lockhart from Headlines with a Voice. She did a recall list, I think, last weekend. And I think, or maybe it was a couple of weeks ago, maybe not, it was maybe a couple of weeks ago. And she talked about the amount of recalls on strawberries from Kirkland's. Was it the Kirkland brand frozen strawberries? So, yeah, you might want to, yeah. Kirkland strawberries. Check those bags, or if you don't, put those away. That was a recall list, so don't go anywhere near them. Oh, Marty says even a kiddie pool, cool. She says my neighbor had beautiful squash growing in one last summer. Excellent. That's a great idea. You know what I thought about? I went to the co-op about 3 weeks ago, and they told me that people are also growing like a cow trough. You can take a cow trough and grow your vegetables in there. You know, whatever you just about. I think just about anything. Yeah, that's true, Luciano. I probably need to. Seems like the stores in this area are kind of low. What was I seeing out of New Jersey where they were stocking up on water? She does. Marty Lauderdale says, "Oh yes, Felicia. Yeah, Felicia has fantastic content. If you guys aren't familiar with the Lockhart perspective or Headlines with a Voice, you should get on over there. You have so who? What's a water filter? Can somebody recommend one? I know Marcy T has recommended one. Just throw any names you can throw out. Like I'm trying to stay in a budget because I need to work on this the food supply stuff I need to work on. Um, I need to get. Is there syndicate? Oh wow, Luciano. Oh yeah, Marty says even just plastic toes. Wow. Well, see, Luciano, says they're sending contaminated ones to. Oh wow. Yeah, I gotta. That's what I need to do today. Now I know about the Berkey. The Berkey one, like some of those filters can be up to like $300-400. I'd like to try to stay in the, like I'd like to stay a little bit left of that. But if I had to go to that go up there, I would. But just trying to see what's on. We're just chatty doing here. We're just chatty doing. Chatty doing. As what's his name? Monograph. I hijacked that chatty doing. I tell kids they're chatty doing. 2 YouTube channels did videos on water filtering: Project Farm 2 and City Prepping. Let me write that down. Thank you so much, Marty. You know what? I'm trying. Like I said, I really am gonna try to spend time outside. Spend enough time. Most of us, if you work or whether you work or not, spend enough time cooped up. Oh, by the way, so see, I'm getting ideas for another channel here, which, hopefully it'll help with sustainability. What's that? Chlorella detox dioxins as well? What's that? I'm going to write that down, Luciano. Okay, let's see. Where did I see that New Jersey liner from? It might have been on Breitbart. Let me see. But, I tell you one thing that I also saw, the Dollar Tree. I started to take you guys on that little adventure with me today. Now, the Dollar Tree they've got at least 4 name brand items in there this week. They've got, I don't know if you guys do any, what's the creamer? There's a Splenda creamer. They've got that this week. They've also got some type of sun-kissed mango peach, whatever, and it has no aspartame in it. The girl on Dollar, she's on TikTok. I don't have a TikTok account. I just happened to see it listed inside of an article. Like the girl on there, the Dollar Tree dinners, she said she was going to mix the peach mango tea, the peach mango drink mix from Sunkist with Alexa Pure. I want to get one of those. She was going to do that with, to brew it with some tea. So I guess I could try something like that. Because I drink tea during the week quite a bit. Like whether this is the black tea or Earl Grey tea. I drink tea every day. I think just because there's some comfort to it. Alexa Pure, looking. Okay, so this one, it seems like My Patriot Supply has one. has one for $1.99 on sale. But yeah, so it's back to the actual back to the actual situation. Also, over at Dollar Tree, at the Dollar Tree, they had oh, they had the Splenda creamer. They had, if you like imitation crab meat, they had imitation crab meat there. Also, they had stovetop stuffing. So these were all like name brands, the name brand stuff that they had this week. This girl over on this thing called Dollar Tree Dinners, she ended up with a liner kind of sort of on just a liner in general on. So I was able to see what she was saying was at Dollar Tree this week. So yeah, she did that. And so if you're looking for anything like that, you can do that. But what else you can do, says you can get an under the sink osmosis style, fairly inexpensive Alaska prepper. Has 6 right. Also, I was like, do you guys, does anybody have a generator or solar generator, or what is going on? I'm taking ideas. Okay, what happened here? So yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, I'm working on it. So I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. So yeah, but see, the thing is, it's like she was saying, this girl from this Dollar Tree Dinners was saying she was going to take the stovetop stuffing and she was actually going to make, and the artificial crab, that Bumblebee artificial crab, she was going to take that and she was actually going to make crab cakes with it, which that's cutesy. It's good. I mean, if that's what you like, or if you're into salmon, I like salmon. I might take that same idea and do it with, I might even take it and do it with some squash, like, cut the squash up and kind of chop it up, cook it up, and then season it up, cook it up, and then put it on top of the, I can make like a squash croquette, or I can make a salmon croquette with the stovetop stuffing. So I'm just saying, like, but the point is, even if I don't do anything with that stovetop, it's like, it's more the thing about stocking up on things, like grab an extra canned good when you go to the store. Whether it's spaghetti sauce, some of these things like pastas, rice, just keep, build on that. Is what I'm saying. Try to build on that. Okay, you guys are giving me great feedback. This is reversed osmosis. Let's see. So I need to, every time I go to the store, I need to grab something, even if it's random, like just grab an extra box of pasta or something. Grab an extra canned good. Yeah, peanut butter. I think I ended up grabbing that when I went, one of the other times I went. So just grabbing some extra stuff, just do it. Like, to me, I think by, I'm going to say, guys, I think by June, you need to try, have some targets, or every month you need to have like a target or something, a goal. If you don't have one of those food kits, I think the 3-month supply, I think it used to be $300 and now it's like $600 on Patriot Supply. I think some of them have a promotion going on. Right, Marcy T. Now, where was Luciano? Are you still here? Luciano was saying that they're sending contaminated water to Baltimore. So I'm going to see what Okay, so you're saying reverse osmosis style, you use only one. I know that gets out toxic chemicals. Um, yeah, you know, see, my family used to have an actual well, and they ended up filling that thing up with cement. It's like, wow. Gosh. Wow, 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 wow. But then I do have some family members that live somewhere else, and they have water. They still have a well. They do. Um, yeah, and people that grew up on farms, I was always, kind of curious about how they maintain things, and you know, but see, those are life skills. Like you can't replace. You're not going to go to a 4-year institution. It's like we're really codependent on city governments, and that's why I kind of, what did I used to have this whole thing I was doing with the Citizen Ninja and all this stuff. Well, you might need to turn into a self-sustaining citizen, and not worry about county seats, municipalities, jurisdictions. You might just worry about, what you have on what your natural resources are, what's within your reach. That might be better. So yeah, just thinking out loud, that's kind of why I wanted to do the 411 situation, so that we could all bounce some ideas off of each other, or I don't know. I mean, this thing's gonna catch us by the by the short hairs. It really is. It really is. Let's see. Marcy says they are disgusting. She said, pray over everything first and foremost. Absolutely. And she says, dang, I have 6 of them. Marty says, I can finally get back on prepping. I gave to take off about 5 to 6 months every year for my 3 kids and my mom's birthdays and Christmas. Glad I can start again. Marcy says, I watched a movie called Goodbye World, and they prepped so well for years. And once it started, they were, whoa. Yeah, you're right, Marcy. Like, you gotta, like, it. I don't know. That's what you're gonna be faced with. Like, to me, having to secure it. It's like securing everything. Secure your pile. And Marty says, y'all get some fish antibiotics now. What? It's a helicopter movie, night vision. Wow. Well, I don't know. Like, I heard people were buying, was it like Canadian Prepper? Somebody was saying, was it Canadian Prepper that was doing what they were getting, antibiotics or something, like antibiotics, buying antibiotic kits or whatever. I don't know how. I mean, can you get OTC stuff like that? I just wanted to get more canned foods. So you could see them get out car with. Wow. Amazing. I tell you, it's real crazy right now. I have something for water, like, is it a solution that you put in potable water? Not sure. Marty says yes, antibiotic kits from Jay's Medical. 5 antibiotics in the, wow. Is there a link to that Jay's Medical? And then who has the best, okay. She says I have water filter straws, Southern Pepper says sells them at the best price you can get. Well, I need to get some more of those. Oops. I really need to get more of those. So yeah, you know, we're trying. We're trying, I mean. Okay, thanks so much, Marcy. I really appreciate that. Jay Smith, okay, thank you so much. So how much was the kit? Did you say it was 300? Thank you, because you know what they'll do on here? They'll wait until they approve this to release this, and then they'll let me get the links out of it. But I certainly will look into that, as well as the filtration, and then the, yeah, I don't even know. I need to find somebody that deals with chickens. That's what I need to find. But yeah, I like fresh vegetables. There's nothing wrong with the frozen ones, but you gotta admit there is a difference in the taste. There's a difference in the taste, like whether you go frozen or canned. Canning is the other thing that I wanted to do. Does anybody have any tips on canning? Like, I probably can get like a big steel Dutch oven or whatever. It's like certain generations knew how to do that stuff. That's something they did regularly in the spring. Like pear preserves. Pear preserves are good on a lot of things. I don't know if you guys like what they call it, but my grandma used to make something called cha-cha. She called it cha-cha. And it was like peppers, tomatoes, onions, or something like that, some spices, and you'd put that on your greens. You just put that on your greens. But yeah, it's crazy times. I gotta tell you. Very, very crazy. You know, I think we're all kind of stretched. You know, you'll get your paycheck and then it looks like, oh, that looks really good. Luciano says mason jars. Yeah, I think there might be some at my late grandma's house that I can fish them out. I can get them out. They're in the box. They're probably still in the boxes. They were still in the boxes. They were brand new. Get them out and make something in those. Put something in there. Marty says there's Rebel Canning, AJA, Amish Canning, and then there's a usual approved style use of pressure canner. Use the cans for making candles out of shortening. Yeah, let's see. Marty says, I'm learning about the Rebel canning method, but I also want to buy a Presto canner. Yeah, I'll try. I'll see what I can come up with. That's what I'll do. But I appreciate you guys so much for coming by on my coming by and on my adventure there. So yeah, we'll see. I just think summer, once again, I always think the summer is a very, there's something about the summer. Nope. Nope. And I haven't made any comment, not a lot of commentary about this TRAUMP situation. No, I haven't. I just think it's a distraction, and I don't know if it was a big April Fool's thing, but they're saying that somebody was saying that they've already raised like $4 million or something. Whoa. So I don't know. I'm telling you guys. Woohoo. What a deal. Oh, I know. Luciano, I know. I know about that. I know about that, and a few other, and a few others, and a couple of others. But it's like, to me, they made us all. They ruined us all. You know. So that's why I like to get out and get some sunlight with whatever, until they make that artificial, until they make that fake. You know what I'm saying? Until they make it fake. So like I said, I appreciate you guys. So I'm thinking that's what my next channel is going to be. I'm probably going to try to get that. I'm going to try to get that up and going. I'll release the name of the show once I get it up and running a little bit. Because like tomorrow, of course, I'll go back out. Good chatting. Well, I probably wasn't chatting much. Was trying to throw out a bunch of info as quickly as possible. Love y'all. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much. Love to you too, Marty. God bless you guys. We gotta stay. We gotta stay satiated. It's a drain. It could be a drain or a drag if you don't. And then, okay, so what Luciano says, my Patriot Supply had a great deal last year. I got storable food, Alexa Pure, fire starter, cookie pots. Oh, wow. That was a sweet deal, because the 3-month supply is only, was 300, and now just the food. So I guess I need to go on there and get, who did you guys say had the life straws? Begin to wonder, how much can we trust this bottled water? I don't, because the sources of that, are kind of from all over the place, right? Southern Prepper. That was good, Marcy. So I think the more time it goes by, it's going to get even worse. I mean, I don't even know. What is the difference between the distilled water? I've been telling some family members, if you guys know anything, you know what's good for you, you'll get off the, oh, I made it in life. I made it in life. I have a house, a car, a dog, a kid, and oh, I don't live in that little town anymore. Who cares? You're not going to make it because you're in La La Land. Sorry. Marcy says distillation takes all the minerals and good stuff out. And Luciano says, I went to a gun show last year and they had a Patriot Supply, 900 for only 1 month. 900 for only 1 month. Yeah, it's a lot. This is, you don't have to squat down and drink out of a creek. Just scoop up water and squeeze from the bottle. Thank you so much. Dude, I want to make sure I know how to see. I needed somebody to show me how do you properly use the Life Straws. Like I've ordered some stuff last year, but it might be time to pull it out and let's see. What is it? Patriot? Is it Patriot Supply or preparewithsoandso.com? What about the solar? Does anybody have a solar generator? I mean, like one that you can use like for at least a few things. Luciano says a squeeze of lemon in the water is a cheap multivitamin. All right, guys. Well, I really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here for now. It's actually, yeah, I'm going to wrap up for now, but I will be back. I may be back. We'll see. And then Luciano says, yep, got solar charger for my cell along with that deal. That's great. So I'm telling you, to me, about $5,000. If you get the stuff over time, but trying to get it all in one whop, as they say. And I think we're gonna need. It says I don't have a solar generator yet, but email me. I'll give you some tips. AZ, we're talking about power and sustainability. We were talking about the baby chicks, growing, raising the baby chicks. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. I'm probably going to try to water, like literally get a little water going. But I brought in what I could bring in. Garlic is a great antibiotic. It also clears arteries and detoxes heavy metals, especially mercury. All right, so I'll see what I can do in terms of nice. So I'm gonna check some things here and give you guys a call back. Let's see. We'll give you guys a call back. We'll see if I can give you guys a call back. All right, guys. Let me say hi. Make sure to say hi to everybody in here. So it started out with our starting lineup was Marty Lauderdale, Marcy T. Let's see who else. AZ Infidel, Luciano, AZ Infidel. And yeah, I'll see what I come up with. But yeah, I'll get back with you guys ASAP. Okay, and she's got to have olive oil.